Hello, everyone. I'm Tammy Reese with Heart of Hollywood Magazine, here with the one and only Wes, who is the voice of Scarefest, the media director as well. Hi, Wes. It's so amazing to see you again. I'm so looking forward to coming back to Scarefest next month, 1 month.
Yes, 1 month.
Exactly. How are you feeling about everything? The 16th season.
I'm the worrier of the bunch. I mean, I'm excited for the show. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a great show. But just knowing all the little things that goes on behind the scenes and all the moving
Mm,
parts, and it's my job to make sure all those parts keep moving. Other
yes.
people plan them. I'm the guy when something needs grease, they come and find on the floor. And so yeah, so I've got that on my mind, and I'm already digging into things. Started making little notes about, well, make sure we do this before this happens,
Yep.
and so, but yeah, but the one thing we're famous for is making sure the public, the fans that come in have no idea that anything went wrong. The only way they ever
Exactly.
find out is if something gets delayed, and that
Exactly.
tends to happen with any big show. But as far as the little dramas and things that go crashing behind the scenes, we make sure that the fans are not affected.
This year, there's a Fright Night panel, a Scream panel, 50th year of Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion panel. How iconic is that, Wes? What else can we expect that's going to be a big draw?
Okay, first of all, having Clive Barker's
Oh my
possibly his
gosh.
last
Yes.
show, that's going to be a big deal. Of course, the Scream reunion is what everybody's talking about, but like we're told we are the largest, if not at least one of the largest conventions of our type for selling photo ops. The only thing we get beat out by are some of the big comic cons out west. So people really get excited about all the photo. We actually enlarged our photo op area this year to roughly double the size it was last year. Just because we knew we had so many opportunities to give fans the pictures that they wanted. Beyond that, the other thing, we're we are becoming, well, actually we became it about 8, 10 years ago, but we've become a vacation destination. People
Yes.
use us as their vacation, and so in return for that, we make sure that when you show up, you've got something to do from the time you walk in the building until you go to bed at night.
Yes.
And I don't mean just getting autographs and shopping. We try to provide a clock entertainment when we possibly can.
And I'm excited for the cosplay contest and karaoke, and there's other events that's going on. Are the ticketed events, are they all sold out?
No, no. The only thing, I'm trying to think, I don't know that any of the actual ticket events are sold out. Now, some of them are getting close, and all of them are at least over 50% sold out. But I think both of the live podcast using celebrities, put on by celebrities, are still have tickets on sale. The Greg Nicotero dinner is probably the closest to selling out, but I haven't seen an announcement on it, so it's still got at least a few tickets left.
So
The
there's
Ghost
hope.
Hunt
There's
was,
still hope for people.
yeah,
That's good.
but then again, you got to remember now. That's another thing. On the special events, what we've learned is we like to see them sell out ahead of time, just so we've got that predictability. But a lot of people do not buy that until they get there, especially the first timers, first time they've come, and we get a lot of first time con goers. And they think, well, while I'm in town, and there they go. And so we do expect them to sell out by the weekend of the con or the weekend of the con.
Speaking of first timers, it was my first time coming, not last year, but the year before. And it was just an experience that I never expected in such good ways. The vibe was so positive. Everyone was so welcoming. It literally was fun, like you said, from beginning to end. For people who are coming for the first time this year, what would you like to say to them?
Don't be intimidated by the crowds or the line.
Yes,
First of all, and this is not just us, I don't think there's any better fandom than horror fans. The
yes,
guy, the guy you're standing in line with that looks like a biker dude with tattoos head to toe. will hold your place in line while you go to the restroom. I mean, that's just the kind of
Absolutely.
people they are. Um, so I guess that's the main thing. And it's like we had people, we found out that they said, well, I was going to come last year, but I drove up, saw the line, and I just kept going. Once the doors open, our goal is to have that line moving where we get it moving before the doors open, but we actually have people come out to the line to check you in, get your badges, or you don't have to stand in a line to get checked in. We get that line moving as fast as we possibly can. And very rarely, once the door is open, do you have to stand in line over 30 minutes.
And also, I love the decor, how it was set up when I first went. Like I seen a Stranger Things activation, a Walking Dead type field activation. Just the whole decor, the way it was decorated was so amazing. And I'm so excited to see how the venue looks this year.
I think
Now,
that comes from this is a horror convention put on by horror fans. And so the fans, in other words, we do what we like to see and what we like to do.
let's talk about the black carpet event. What should attendees expect for that?
Well, unfortunately, the black carpet event has gotten so big and so it's become this absolute monster. The more celebrities you have, the harder that was to do. And now
Mhm.
that we're over 100 celebrities, the other thing is the way the convention center, when they did the remodel, it worked for a lot of things, but it didn't work for that. It put where we had to do that the farthest from where the celebrities actually entered the building. So this year, what we've had to do, we are moving the black carpet event, which is basically the grand opening of the show, to a basically the very back entrance of the building, not a public entrance, staff and celebrities only. So what that's going to do, where only the media passes, because it's a limited area, it's a small area, it's not like where it used to be. So the
Gotcha.
media will be escorted back there, where they can see the celebrities and talk to them as they come in. But what we are going to do to make up for that for the public, and we'll have it on our Facebook, it'll be on our YouTube channel, we'll be posting about it, but we're actually going to stream that all live.
Nice.
So that, yeah, you can't be there in person, but you will be able to actually, the general fans, everyone will actually be able to watch it.
Even though the event is from the 18th through the 20th, I noticed there are some things on the website regarding the 17th. Are you able to
Mhm.
elaborate on that, Wes?
We have, it's a wonder don't just start the con a day early, but yeah, we have a launch party. Now, years ago, it started out basically the people that came in town a day early, we all just went out bar hopping. We had pub crawls and that kind of stuff. 6, 10 years ago, somewhere along there, we started having a party on that night of one degree or another. And we never really hit, though. We just never really found what people wanted. And a few years ago, we tripped over the horror trivia idea. And people had suggested, said, well, that doesn't set, but okay, we'll try it. Well, it was a hit. So yeah, we have at Lex Live, which is technically right across the street from us. It's depending on where you park, yeah, it can be a little bit of a walk. But the Lex Live entertainment complex, movie theater, uh, what I'll do that bowling, you can go bowling while you're in there. But we take over what they call the corner bar, which is one of their two bars in there, and we have horror trivia night. And it's just a good chance for everybody to come in and get to meet other fans. A lot of celebrities show up at it while they're in town. They got something, they're just wanting to sit down and have a little bite to eat and a drink that night. And that's how we kick off the weekend.
I love that. Wes, what have being a part of the Scarefest family all of these years meant to you personally?
I made the main thing I can say about it, I made friends that I don't think I would have met otherwise. And I'm talking just really great people. Now, the drawback to it is that I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be a volunteer. And,
That's
and
deep.
so that kind of puts a lot of pressure on me because I'm not a young man. One of these days, because when that weekend hits, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I'm not at my booth. I spend all weekend running back and forth from the all up and down the second floor. I'm in charge of the second floor. Of course, I'm in charge of getting the media stuff done. And so all that's a lot. That's just a lot of wear and tear on a person. I started running 5Ks, and I'll tell you, I am it's a lot harder on your body than running 3 point whatever miles.
You're a
It,
busy
it's
man, Wes.
but yeah, it takes a toll on me. But that is the really it's the relationships I've made with a lot of people, that especially the staff. I've met a lot of fans, don't get me wrong, that hey, we've kept friendships going, but there are just people that I would not have met otherwise, and that's probably the best thing about it.
I just love talking to you. Everyone who's listening, you can go onto the website, scarefestweekend.com, to learn the schedule, all the details, the guests who are attending. Everyone's been announced, correct? The lineup, everyone's been announced.
That's a good question. Officially, yes. But, and this is not a teaser or anybody. Our owner, Brandon Griffith, is one of the world's biggest horror fans. And he'll go to these conventions and he'll meet these celebrities and he'll say, "Oh God, yes, we'd love to have you come to Scarefest," but not follow through on it at the time. And so we're already getting messages from celebrities saying, "Hey, I thought you were adding me this year." And
Mm.
so my bet is that we have three more that he's just he's promised somebody something, and so we're going to have to find some place to fit them, whether it's if we have to stack them too deep. But officially, unless we have cancellations, we have um, filled up our lineup.
Awesome. Any last words you'll like to leave the coming attendees with?
Beyond, don't get intimidated. Wear comfortable shoes. Plan on spending your day, and don't get in a hurry. Take everything in. We've got over 200, close to 250 vendors on the floor, and they all have unique and collectible items. Um, don't come to the convention just like, oh, there's that one celebrity. That's the reason I'm going. Come to enjoy the entire thing. Take your time, read the signs, move around the building, see what all we have to offer. We have a film festival. We have entertaining seminars going on. A lot of those are in the paranormal and more um, fringe fields, if you will. Then you mentioned about our celebrity panels. We run celebrity panels all weekend, Q&As, where you can ask the celebs your own question. And then entertainment. You have to walk past the entertainment room to even get to those. So there's going to be a lot going on, and I just come planning to have fun.
Planning to have fun. I know I plan to have fun. See you next month, Wes. Thank you again for your time.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.